Okay, I'm going to talk about prospect Matt Shaw and his upside. This is going to be a deep dive. So if you have an attention span of a goldfish, keep scrolling. This is going to be a longer video. But if you really want the kind of nuance of Matt Shaw and why I think he can be a 3 to 4 win player as a rookie, and how that impacts the Cubs, stick around. Okay, let's start simple with Matt Shaw. If you didn't know, last year in the minors, he hit 284, had a 379 on base, and he had a 488 slug. What does that mean in layman's terms? He can hit to all fields, he gets on base, and hits for power. That's everything you can ask for with a hitter. Uh, some things that jumped out on the scouting report to me, which was very complimentary of Shaw, was the 31 steals. He did get caught quite a bit, but I think they can clean that up at the major league level. Uh, he was by far viewed as the best player in the Premier 12 minor leagues Team USA tournament. He was working with Mike Sosha, a former Angels manager, and I guess apparently the two best infield instructors in the United States, which isn't really possible because I would argue that Ron Washington's the best, and he wasn't there. But yeah, I'm excited to see how his defense really does evolve and how that is really the big thing I think people are missing. Everyone sees the bat with Matt Shaw. Everyone understands that kind of some of the comps that he's received from an offensive standpoint, but I'm really excited to see where that defensive side has developed. And let's kind of go a little bit deeper on that. As far as defense, I guess he has incredible range for a third baseman, but the arm is maybe doesn't have kind of the impact arm that you would want at third. So he's really kind of negated this as a weakness into a strength, kind of like how Dansby uh, will take something like maybe he doesn't have the most arm strength at short, but he is really accurate. He does kind of the jump throws. That is kind of what Matt Shaw does, or Ian Happ. Ian Happ in left field, if you ever known his arm strength in left isn't great out so great, but he is really accurate and he isn't afraid to 2 hop, 3 hop the ball. Same thing with Shaw. If there's a ball deep in the hole at third, his arm strength isn't really there. So he will, as it was reported on the scouting report, he will shamelessly 2 to 3 hop an accurate ball to first and still get the job done. So I really thought that was interesting. I was worried about his arm at third, but seems like, yeah, it's definitely an issue, but it's not something that is a deal breaker at third. So now you're talking about Matt Shaw as a um, plus defensive third baseman potentially with that bat. If all that comes together, then you can really seriously talk about the Cubs taking back the Central. And I think the domino effect of Matt Shaw being the dude that we think he is really pays dividends not only for 2025 Cubs, but